Strong support of H.R. 1526, a bill to honor the life and legacy of Eva G Hewitt by renaming the post office in Tumwater for her. A few blocks, as we all know from where we stand today, is the Smithsonian Postal Museum, a museum that preserves and promotes postal history from every era. In it, you can read about the rural letter carriers. And this is personal with me. As it turns out, my grandfather was a rural postal delivery member of the post office from 1905 to 1944. Out of Henrietta, Texas, he for many years delivered the mail on horseback. One of the biggest days in his life was when he got a Model T. He, in fact, delivered letters right up until the day he died in 1944. You can read about him and a lot of other people in the museum, most notably the women trailblazers who built the Postal Service into what it is today. Women like Sarah DeCrow, who in 1792 became the very first woman postmaster, or women like Ethel Hill, who in 1900 became the first woman listed as a full-time rural delivery carrier. Well, this year is the celebration of the City of Tumwater's 150th anniversary. They call that the sesquicentennial. They're sharing many of the stories there about their own women trailblazers, women like Eva G Hewitt. She was indeed Tumwater's first woman postmaster during a very pivotal time in Tumwater's history, and so it's fitting to rename the post office for her. In 1893, she and her husband Charles purchased that drugstore alluded to earlier, right in the heart of Tumwater, and their drugstore became known as the Hewitt Drugstore. It was the center of the community, and it housed a store, and yes, a soda fountain, and the post office all under one roof. She started as an assistant there, but get this, prior to that time, her husband was the postmaster, but it turns out when the Postal Service adopted civil service rules, she and her husband both took the examination. And guess what? She passed, he didn't. She became the postmaster in 1915. Sounds like something that would happen in my home. So, following the death of her husband in 27, she took over the business and served there until her retirement in 1942. She was the very first person to hold the position of Tumwater Postmaster. At the time of her retirement, she was also the longest-serving postmaster in that city's history, which dates back to 1824. During her decades at the store, she saw a massive growth in mail volume throughout the Pacific Northwest, as a matter of fact. And she once remarked that the volume at the Tumwater Post Office in terms of monthly mail in 1942 was equivalent to the annual mail at the turn of the century. And yes, indeed, the store was torn down, the post office was torn down to help make way for Interstate 5, the main arterial between Canada and Mexico that runs throughout the West Coast. Although the drugstore may be gone, her legacy isn't. As postmaster, as businesswoman, as community member, it lives on. And so I was delighted when the city approached me about this long overdue recognition for Eva. Very few post offices, let us note, are named for women, much less the women who carried out the mission of the Postal Service. In fact, take note of the 823 post offices that have been renamed, only 98 of them have been renamed for women, less than 12%. We got a parity issue here, people. That's why I'm even more than proud to introduce and support this bill. I want to thank the Olympia Tumwater Foundation for helping to tell Eva's story. I thank the City of Tumwater for sharing her story with our community. And I want to thank all the members of my delegation who joined in co-sponsor of this. Eva has earned her place in the South Sound history books that she helped write, and it's my honor to support this bill to rename the Tumwater Post Office in her honor, and I urge my colleagues to support the legislation. With that, I thank you and yield back the balance of my time.
The gentleman